Welcome back to Trials Fusion Track Central Spotlight. I am your host, Attack Slug, and as always, if you have a track you want to see on this show, leave it down in the comments below. And our first suggestion was from Irving Sanchez, who says, do Pokemon. There is no Pokemon. I tried it without the accent on the E, and with the accent on the E, and no one, that I could see, on PS4, has made a track called Pokemon. Sorry. Next up, Josiah wants to see a track called Flight. I'm going to assume there are a lot of tracks called Flight. You perhaps should have been a little more specific. But we'll just take this medium track called Flight that was made at some point last year. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to take one and see how it goes. I think all those ones that say Flight MH370 are in very poor taste. I'm not playing those. That's fucked up. Not cool. I'll take the Roach. And see what Pluto's Fire has to say about Flight. In Trials Fusion. In Track Central. Alright. One would assume, you know, big... Oh, yes. That went real fucking well. Oh, yep. Well, I mean, we're on the airfield. But, man. Alright, we're just flying. We're just flying. Okay. Where is the finish line? And how long are we going to keep on keeping on? Did we just... Yeah, this is not the easiest thing in the world to control. And I feel like he just kind of put in this, you know... this power-up, and then kind of just didn't make a track around it. It was just, hey, just fly. Just fly. So, the question is how long and how far away is the finish line. That's what I want to know. Because this just kind of seems to keep going. Like, it doesn't matter where I cross the finish line, much like a Mario game. Doesn't matter where you cross, as long as you cross. So, up this mountain, perhaps? At the top of the mountain? Crash. Well. Alright. Nope. 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 Sorry. That was not particularly good. Did not care for that. Conceptually, sure, whatever. And then we will attempt this skill game called Flight. And that will be the, I guess, end of the user-suggested tracks for this week. Pit Viper. Monkeys and Ducks is the name of this track creator. And it's hot in here. It's still summer. Use R1 to fly. Get to the end using afterburners. So... Oh. Yeah, that... So basically you get your boost here with the R1 button. And I wonder how far... Like, I wonder if you could just, you know, play it normally, and it's all depending on how fast you get there. Not so much flight as it is, you know, just, you know, boosting a lot? Which, oh, well, that definitely would not be possible without boosting over it. Oh god, no, come on! Well, we're not gonna, yeah. We're not gonna sit here and try to actually get through this, how I guess it's supposed to be, because I don't know how long it is. And given that it is a skill game and there are no checkpoints, that could end up being extraordinarily tedious. Tedious. Oh god. I mean, having more control over it obviously is better than the last track. So there's that. But it is still... Oh, nope. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna sneeze. And that's the end of that chapter. So now we're going to move into what is top rated this week on Trials, and what immediately catches my eye is the USS Trials. And then perhaps we'll try Asylum after that. See how that goes. Alright. Let us rock and roll on the USS Trials from Fusion Community, who I see a whole lot of. So I don't know if that's like a shared account, or what that is, but there's usually some pretty good stuff from Fusion. If that's one guy, that is certainly a very impressive resume for one dude. So we're on this aircraft carrier. A plane just went and took off. That was pretty cool. This is a hard track, so pay more attention to what I'm doing here than I previously was. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Alright, gotta reset that. Make that jump. Front flipping it. The look of this track is real neat. Like, I appreciate the work that went into how this track looks. Like the lighting and everything else is pretty freaking cool. Gold medal. And a smiley face. That's cool. That's cool. And then it just kind of off into the distance, like Top Gun and shit. And yeah. Thumbs up. Good stuff. Alright, let us check out Asylum next, because that also caught my eye. In this Track Central. Yep, still there. Asylum. And then perhaps we'll check out Saturday Night Superstar and finish it off with Winter's Wreck, you know, as the extreme track, as you know, we tend to do here on this show, on this channel. You probably shouldn't be here. Yeah, I've been another one from Fusion Community, so I don't know if that's one guy or not, but in any event, you know, it's got some cool stuff in it, so let us check out this hard track here into the, what I would assume is an abandoned mental institution or something. You know, in a game like Outlast was the abandoned asylum. I just played through some of what was that game? Never-Ending Nightmares had parts of it in what was a mental ward that was, you know, supposed to be scary and everything else. That game wasn't that great. I thought it was okay, but I don't know. It was more show than go, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But making games that are scary is hard. It is a difficult proposition. I need to get up on this and then yeah, and then bunny hop over that and yeah, not fuck that up. Ideally, so now we're inside the building. And you're getting those vibes, like getting those Trials HD vibes, with all the wood and creaky stuff and whatever else, and I just totally boned that up. This is actually a difficult obstacle that I'm just kind of half-assing right now. I need to stop half-assing it. Need to use my whole ass on this one. Nope. That's a fail. That is a fail and a half. Alright, there we go, there we go. Whole ass, oh, scary, spooky, theater. Oh, that's a, alright. Super spook. That's, alright, that's actually difficult. How about that? There we go. Nope, yep, nope, 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 nope. All of my nope. Nope, nope, come on. Really? Really with this shit? No, that's... So it's all in the angle and how you land and how you react to the landing after that, because that is insidious, honestly. That is just a mean fucking obstacle, and I don't know if I can do it. Like, I have a pretty good indication of what I can and can't do. I'm pretty... Oh. Really? Having played a lot of Trials in the past couple of years, I have a pretty good feeling of when there's an obstacle that is too difficult for me. There... Oh, that's not cool. So... It's not just getting over it. It is the follow-through, and the follow-through is what's gonna boom me up here. Pretty good feeling about that. Like, I got over it, but having to land on the other side is where... Ah! It gets tricky. That's where it gets tricky, and that's where it's gonna be like, I don't know if I can do this or not. God damn it. Keep seeing that jump scare over and over again, I guess. It makes it very ineffective after a certain point because you just don't care. Yeah, that's just mean. Like, how are you supposed to... Like, you're supposed to hit your back tire to actually get any traction on that spike that is like a, 2 pixel wide spike? Like, fuck, man. I'm bailing. I'm sorry. I'm bailing. That is not entertaining to do over and over again. So, we're gonna hit up Saturday Night Superstar, which is the easy track. Come on. Come on, there we go. And then, we'll end it on Winter's Wreck, hopefully, so... Roach! Let's get this party started. From FluffyPrincess. Alright. Stop. Collaborate. And... so I backed up because it hit stop, and now I'm stuck in the track, so... That's gonna be... I don't think that was intended to happen. So, we're gonna just not go anywhere here. We are going to collaborate and listen. But also we are going to stop because it is hammer time. Anyway, enough with the mid-80s hip-hop references. Was that mid-80s or early 90s? That was early 90s. I'm sorry. My memory as an old man has been... things kind of tend to blur together at a certain point. Robo Puppy! Robo Sumo! They're altering the driving line. It's confusing me. It's pretty neat, though. It's a visual showcase, and I always enjoy a good visual showcase. There is some work that went into this. I haven't seen a whole lot of checkpoints, so I'm kind of worried if I crash here, it's back to the beginning, and I really don't want to go back to the beginning. I mean, even if it is an easy track, you certainly, if you lose your concentration for a minute or two. Okay, I think I just heard a checkpoint. I didn't see it. I think I just heard one. Oh no! It's right over the security, past paparazzi, and on stage. That's pretty cool. Work went into that. I can appreciate when work went into that. They're jamming out. They're just rocking the fuck out and partying hard. Is it supposed to be like, like mid-90s No Doubt? Or something? I don't know. It's punk rock, yo! Anyway. That's cool. I dig that. Thumbs up on that one. And we'll hit up one final track to round out, because obviously ending on an easy track, what's the fun in that? Needs to be some challenge in my life, and that is Winter's Wreck, the extreme track. Hopefully, not a ninja style track, because obviously those I'm not good enough to play those. So, don't scratch the bike. Once again, Fusion community holding it down here in Trials Fusion Track Central Spotlight. I've played plenty of their stuff, so. Alright, Winter's Wreck, what do you have to show me? What's really good? Oh. Not that, apparently. Alright, nope. Give too much gas there. Oh, not cool. I love the uphill, because I love the pain of the uphill. Just, my eyes itching me real bad. I don't know if it's allergies or what. It's that time of year. Alright, I'm pretty sure I heard a checkpoint there. I didn't see one, but I heard one. Yep, that was a checkpoint. I heard it. Okay. Let's get over this. Nope. The whole back just kicked out. Nope. That's tricky, because the whole back just kicks out. Oh! That... frame rate. Like... okay. Nope. It's like set up to really just make your back tire kick out. real bad, and that's not cool. And I spit in the face of people who want to be cool. There we go. This is pretty cool. Like, it's not super hard, but it's hard enough where if you hadn't played a whole shitload of Trials, you'd be like, I can't do that. But it kind of hits that nice in-between note of, hey, this is an extreme track, but also, if you played a lot of them, you can kind of get through it if you do it just right. But I could be contradicting myself here in a minute if I keep fucking it up. Ah, come on, get there! There we go. Like, that's not a thing that most people can, you know, if you just casually play Trials, not a thing you can do. So, much respect to the people who made this track. Or person, or, you know, people, person, whatever. If it was collaborated upon, etc., etc., but, like, this is the kind of extreme track I actually enjoy, because it is just difficult enough. It's hitting that sweet spot of difficulty, but it's not, you know, it's not fuck you hard. And certainly I've seen my fair share of those on the Track Central Spotlight. Doing it! Doing it! Finish line! Woo! And that, folks, was Winter's Wreck Extreme Track. Thumbs up. Anytime I can finish an extreme track on camera is a thumbs up, to be honest. With only 20 faults. And that is going to do it for this week in Track Central Spotlight. As always, I am your host, Attacks. Like, if you have a track you want to see featured on this show, then leave it down in the comments below, and I will see you next time, next video, next whatever, right here on this channel. Lunchtime, then I'm out.